This part 3 presents some off-road viewpoints that are not frequently visited, but are worth seeing. This panorama began looking southward from the Panamint dunes area. The wind was strong, kicking up a lot of dust, and it wasn't helping my tripod to sit still either. Some days are definitely better than others. By the way, please subscribe to my channel. The dunes come into view to the northwest of the end of the road parking area. The dunes are fairly isolated. If you want to get close, there's a 4-mile hike one way. One morning I saw an unmarked road with a sign identifying the area as Grotto. The route began as a wide desert expanse and then narrowed. Like the scene you've been viewing, the rock formations became interesting. The next clip shows another part of the canyon where the formations are loose aggregation of sand and gravel. Some, as in this detail inset, have eroded pillar-like formations. One of my favorite places in Death Valley is Ibex Dunes. This panorama starts with a view to the southwest, and then the Saddle Peak Hills come into view along with the southern end of the Ibex Dunes. This second clip was shot from the foot of the dunes after about a half-hour hike. Although my truck would easily get to the dunes to spare me packing the heavy video gear, vehicles are prohibited. The dune sand is wonderfully pale golden yellow. By the way, the dunes are about 8 miles from the highway. Don't try this route with a 2-wheel drive vehicle. You will get stuck in the sections with deep rutted blow sand, and there can easily be no one to help. Racetrack Playa is a dry lake bed about 25 miles from the end of the pavement. It's called Racetrack due to the oval shape of the lake bed. Much of the drive is a bit Dullsville, but there are some nice stands of Joshua trees that make the travel more interesting. Here I'm approaching the parking area. You can see some of the washboards. This panorama was shot from the grandstand area. You can see the dry, cracked mud surface of the lake. The lake bed is very, very flat with only about 1 inch of elevation difference between the north and southern ends. This close-up gives you a reasonable idea of what the surface is like. I went around to the north side of the grandstand and took this shot. I thought I was lucky to get it without people in the shot, as scrambling on the rock is pretty common. I left Racetrack Playa and hurried to get to Ubehebe crater before sunset. These 2 clips show that I made it before the beautiful color in the rock strata faded into darkness. This is the end of this 3-part video. I hope you saw some interesting scenes. Thanks for watching.